Are you taking the bait, Officer, or is it Deputy Crawford? Are you taking the bait?
What I'm informing you is that the bank does not want you on their property.
I'm not on their property, Crawford. Are you not listening?
So the bank, you let me finish talking?
Go ahead.
Okay. So the bank does not want you on their property. If you return on their property...
Wait, return. Stop right there, Crawford. I haven't stepped foot on their property once. Seriously, go f*** yourself. I haven't stepped foot on their property. Yeah, send a supervisor. They need to educate you. You're not too bright, are you? Brand new?
Okay.
Are you brand new?
Can you just calm down a little
But
bit?
you're out here telling me that I don't go on their property again. I've told you repeatedly. I haven't stepped foot on their property.
Why are you so upset that you're shaking right now?
Am I shaking?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm shaking.
You're physically shaking. You're
Am
so
I?
upset.
Because I'm annoyed by bad cops. Maybe
Okay.
that's part of the reason.
I mean, the bank called me here for a reason.
Yeah, because they're stupid.
Okay.
And then they're hoping that the person that comes out to respond to it is also stupid. Bingo, I guess they found one, huh? You think come here, let me show you where I was at. Come on over here.
Okay. No,
come on over,
okay.
Crawford. Are you going to come over?
No, I'm good right here.
Well, I was going to show you where I was at.
Okay.
Come on, Crawford. Come on, I'll show you. Let me show you exactly where I was at. So you're not interested in the facts, are you?
So
You don't care about the facts. You don't care about the truth.
I'm not going to talk to someone that's irate.
You don't want to see where I was standing right over here? You dipshit.
So the problem with him, he's one of these sovereign citizen type guys.
Oh.
He's trying to get us to violate civil rights so that he can sue.
That's what I said.
I was a supervisor on the way to talk to him, but so I told him your concern was that he was filming so closely to the window that he could see personal information from bank customers.
Yes.
And then he put that on y'all, that y'all shouldn't have the computers facing the window where public, private information can be accessed from a public sidewalk. That's how these people.
It's a sovereign. Yeah.
That's how these people. That's how they roll, right? He's so mad right now.
What starts as an ordinary day outside a Florida bank quickly turns into a heated debate over constitutional rights. Standing on a public sidewalk, a citizen records the exterior of a Chase bank when employees call police, believing the camera poses a threat. The responding deputy immediately warns the cameraman not to return to the bank's property, but the auditor insists he has never stepped onto private land. Within seconds, the conversation shifts from a simple complaint to a tense dispute over trespassing public access.
Right.
Inside the windows.
So
That makes sense.
he can film from outside. You don't have. It's not like he's filming into a dressing room or a locker room or somewhere where you have an expectation of privacy, right? Or a bathroom. This is a public bank. You have windows that are open, and some have shades, some don't have shades. So what I would suggest is that if you have an area where you're using a computer that's near a window, to close the shade.
Okay.
If he comes in the bank, has he come inside the bank?
No.
Okay, so if he comes inside the bank, that's a whole different issue. If he's harassing people as they come in and out of the business, and he's interfering with your business productivity because he's harassing your customers, that's another issue. But right now, he's found a building that's close to a city sidewalk, so he's skirting the line of what he knows he can skirt.
Yeah.
I thought he came in the bank.
No.
That's why I was saying.
The way every single time we go to a window and close it, and he's at the windows focusing his scope to get closer
From the sidewalk.
From the sidewalk. So, and then
Has he been on this
close
sidewalk?
No, we only at this up to there because.
So not on this sidewalk where the cars are parked.
Yeah. But just the manner in which, and I get it because they're sovereign citizens, that whole thing is like, bless your hearts having to deal with it.
Yeah.
Seen and heard too much from
They
it.
try to, so basically people pay.
Because at this point, you're violating my rights. I've not agreed to be on your camera or be photographed.
Right. Well, you're in public though. There's no reasonable expectation of privacy in public. Like I said, you're not in a locker room. You're not in a doctor's office or a hospital. You're not in a bathroom. You're not in a changing area. You know what I mean? So someone can even go to a pool and film people at the pool because it's a public place. And a lot of times HOA communities that have like a community pool residents will get mad because they're like, hey, my kids are out here. But But you're in a public place, so there's no reasonable expectation there.
Yeah.
And they're allowed to film.
So how are we supposed to know if he's not casing the place out? Yeah, he's saying that's what he's doing, but he's filming our whole building. Yeah, he
So-
hasn't been on this side yet, but he's
So I can tell you that his goal right now is to get one of us to violate.
Situation builds on both sides. The deputy repeatedly explains that the bank wants a cameraman trespassed, yet the auditor keeps emphasizing one critical fact. He has remained on a city-owned sidewalk the entire time. The disagreement is no longer about filming. It becomes about whether officers can legally enforce a trespass warning against someone who has never entered private property. Rather than calmly resolving the misunderstanding, both participants become increasingly defensive, raising the tension and drawing greater attention to the legal questions surrounding public
Out. Yeah.
And that's why I told our branch manager.
Oh, the
and
sovereign,
he still
have you
wanted me
not
to
heard
call.
anything about
Yeah.
sovereign citizen? Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
that's-
He's a sovereign citizen. He's just he's one of those probably the YouTube people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
That's
what it
it. He's getting paid.
And if he's on a public sidewalk,
Yeah. Now he's
not
Yeah.
illegal.
That's what I told him. I said, now if you're in the bushes getting to get to their window, we have a problem with that, right? Because now, like, you're on their property if you're standing in their
If he's on your
hedge.
property, it's a different story. But if
But-
he's on a public sidewalk,
He hasn't.
So if he's over
He hasn't
here,
come in.
Mr. Frank?
that's y'all property, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, please come on this side. Please come on this side.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
but
he's
see,
on,
but they look at that. They look at property maps before they go somewhere, and they know where they can and can't stand, so that they know just enough to be able to irritate you to call us to then have an interaction with us.
Make sure you guys are educated on this stuff because I'm coming up here next
Absolutely.
week to do the same thing.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I don't
Let's stay
have
on
a
the-
whole lot else to do, so I'm gonna.
I know you have nothing to do but to be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he comes in your establishment and you say, "Hey, we're refusing business. You're not a customer here. You need to leave," and he doesn't leave, then that's a whole different
That's
story.
good. All right.
Me too. One
Okay. I just wanted to call to make sure because
Thank
our
you.
branch
Thank
manager wanted me
you.
to call because when we went out,
Hey,
Yeah.
just
Well, the issue is he's zooming in through windows where they have computers pulled up with customer information on them, and he's recording. Yeah. So
good you have
the
those.
reason the
So that's
windows
what
are up
initiated
is because
those.
you see, what if someone is walking around, then you see somebody with military, got the gun blaring, and you're like,
We just
okay,
had
we
a
want to be able
situation
to witness
last year
what's
at
walking
Chase
around
where
our
a guy
building.
walked in the building.
now again,
Yeah.
he
Yeah, that's
comes on the
right.
property. You got a whole different story. But when
But
he
obviously
is
he's-
sitting right there,
I'm
that
sorry,
what-
sir, could you walk out in the street just a little bit at the wrong
Yeah.
time? But then again, then he go, oh, sorry.
Well, thank y'all for coming.
Thank
and
you.
letting
We
us know
appreciate you.
that.
Because, and I mean, there's a lot of businesses that don't know. And like I said, if you're familiar with YouTube,
Yeah, I'm
bro,
familiar with it.
there's people, there are thousands of them.
Yes.
Really?
And all, oh, God,
The
yes.
sovereign
Yeah.
citizens,
No. Sovereign citizens are completely different.
They are a
That,
whole
that's a night
different-
and animal. That's a night and day different animal.
What's the one guy's name? Jeff Gray.
Uh,
Jeff Gray is
something like that.
Jeff Gray's the one that went around Zone 4 for the longest time, and now he's everywhere. He's St. Johns County. He's got videos all over.
Yeah, because what they're trying to do is get us to violate their rights. That's what they're trying to
Yeah.
We did pay.
do. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yes. That's it.
thank you for your services. Sorry y'all have to deal with this. It's absolutely ridiculous. Could I wish karma a whole new thing? Maybe a lightning
Yeah.
bolt? A lightning bolt. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a lightning bolt right now.
It might rain this afternoon.
Yeah, well.
It is Florida.
It is, I know. My God, I'm gonna look for that karma. I'm telling you that.
So yeah, just let us know if he comes inside, or if
Or
he's,
makes it on that side.
or if he's harassing people, customers that are coming in, and he's harassing people as they're coming and going. It's a different story as well. So.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, no problem. I think I'm gonna go out this door.
Probably.
I'm gonna go out the back.
You still need press?
I asked him, I said, why are you shaking? You're shaking right now.
Find the boundaries between public and private property. The conversation begins to spiral. The auditor challenges the deputy's legal understanding, while the deputy interprets the confrontational attitude as an attempt to provoke officers. Personal remarks replace productive discussion, making the situation far more difficult than necessary. Had either side slowed the conversation down and focused strictly on the facts, the encounter might have ended quickly Instead, the disagreement illustrates how poor communication can transform a routine service call into an unnecessary...
So mad. What are you so mad about? I'm not shaking. You are shaking. You're physically shaking right now. Just calm down. I'm just talking to you. The bank called me here. So, what's going on?
I haven't seen him before.
I haven't either, but he needs to go somewhere else.
No. Does he want to talk to Perez or?
Well, he said you should get your supervisor out here because he said I didn't know what I was doing by talking to him. So I was just like, I can get my supervisor out here. Like, and he's taking long angle lens pictures now. Yeah. What is he in today? Alpha 793?
Yeah.
Alpha 793, Alpha 13.
793 on bow, 2 miles out. Or you can tell me if you like, these two guys trying to break road.
You know he's still coming now. You don't ask for one and they cancel. He's coming.
He doesn't he hates coming to Delta though.
Why would he hate coming to
He always
Delta?
tells me, I hate coming to Delta.
Nothing bad about Delta.
He's very against it for some reason.
Well, he's here. I've already sent him 3 reports. So.
I thought he said 2 mics out. Oh, some message just broke. Dang.
I'm still happy. What looks like it's moving. Said I'm hungry.
I have to look at the property appraiser and see the parking lot.
I'm pretty sure the parking lot is different.
Yeah.
Sidewalk, that's definitely public. And I would say, do they have stuff back there too? Or does it just go around over here?
It just cuts through. It's just a parking lot.
Yeah, but that's still public. That's still public. That's what I'm saying. He knows not to know. Probably still trying to act.
Hey, he's the only one hot right now. Not me. I said he's the only one hot right now, not me.
Huh?
Got some 80s for you.
Alright, well, give us a call back if anything escalates.
Well then,
Alright.
thank you very much for coming and also for all y'all do.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, how are you? Just see if he wants to open an account.
I think everything's resolved with that. No, I don't think so.
Lollipop?
No.
Maybe he wants a lollipop. Maybe he'll calm down if he wants a lollipop.
Well, he asked for 35. I'm thinking you freaking got an issue. Here I am.
Oh, yeah, he was in my face screaming on the corner, and I got traffic behind me.
You got angry?
You're welcome. Y'all hanging out or what? You hanging out? Huh? No?
Hey, Deputy, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Right there.
Your name is right there?
Yep.
And how do you, is it W-R-I-G-H-T? Okay, what if I can't read? Got to get your name and badge number? I'm sorry, your badge number, do you have one?
7817.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Did you educate that gal on there, the lady cop that thinks it's illegal for me to be out on your public sidewalk taking photos?
Everything's taken care of.
Excellent. Well, you know, she needs some new training, perhaps, but yeah, she said that if I aim my camera at the building, I'm practically trespassing. Kind of stupid, isn't it?
Taken care of.
Yeah, thank you for educating her. There you go. Had you guys educated that dipshit in there, eh? That lady cop? Come on, man. That's why women shouldn't be cops.
Once a supervising officer arrives. Rather than reacting emotionally, the supervisor carefully evaluates the circumstances and immediately recognizes a key issue. The cameraman is standing on public property. While acknowledging the bank's concerns about customer privacy, the supervisor explains that filming from a public sidewalk is generally lawful. He also points out that businesses have their own responsibility to protect sensitive information by positioning computer screens away from public view. The discussion shifts from confrontation to education, demonstrating the value of experienced leadership.
Of course I can.
Why would you want to take pictures?
Oh, see, that's a better question. Can I get your name before I start talking to you?
Officer Coates.
Officer Coates. Okay. Officer Coates, I'm an independent journalist. I'm taking pictures and video. I'm working on a story here. That's why I would want to take pictures in public.
Well, how long are you going to be here for?
Oh, I have no idea. No idea. You take care now.
Sir, am I able to help you with anything?
Who are you?
I am Sergeant Lehman.
Sergeant Lehman?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how are we doing, Sergeant Lehman?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. No, I don't need any help with anything at the moment. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that, Sergeant.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here for what?
Oh, I already explained it to Officer, already forgot his name.
Officer who was out here just a minute ago.
Yeah, exactly.
This is private property. You need to leave.
This is not private property.
Camera down, please.
So this is, are you a law enforcement officer?
You are not allowed to take pictures or videotape this.
I'm not
You
allowed
can go
to
out
take.
on the street and do the same thing.
But this is public property, sir.
No, it's not. This is state property.
Can I know who you are?
Right now, the police are being called because you're trespassing.
Trespassing, you have to have criminal intent. I don't have any criminal
Please
intent. I'm not engaging in criminal activities. That's what trespassing comes with in Wisconsin.
Right now,
You have no authority. You have no authority
You need to
outside
leave
of
this
the,
property
outside
with
of
the
that
camera down.
outside where you just left. That's where your authority ended. Okay.
Put the camera
You're not
down
law
and leave the
enforcement.
property.
You're not law enforcement. So I have to leave the property because I'm recording peacefully.
Yes. You can go out on the road and record.
Are you a law enforcement officer? Who are you? What's
I'm
your
the
name?
supervisor here.
What's your name?
Okay, I don't have to tell you that.
What's your name?
My name is Emil Tony. I'm the security director. I need you to go off of the state property.
What's your name, sir?
I already said it. Now you need to go out on.
I just want to get your name before I leave.
I did already. It's recorded, right?
Yeah, sure.
So now
sure.
I need you to step off of state property.
Are you law enforcement?
We had notified law enforcement. and
Okay, so does he work for you? You need to calm down. You can't put your hands on anybody. Don't try and put your hands on me. I'm not one of your inmates in here.
Nobody is, but you need
I'm a
to
free
leave. And we asked you
citizen.
several
Don't touch
times
me,
now.
okay?
Please leave this property.
Trespassing in Wisconsin comes with
You
a criminal intent.
cannot be on this property.
Yes, I can. This is
No.
open to the public. This is visitor parking lot.
Well, if you want,
I'm
you can
visiting.
go on the street.
This is a visitor
and
parking
you
lot,
can wait
sir.
for the police department to arrive, and you can take it up with them. All right?
Sir, this is a visitor parking lot. I will take it up with the police when they get here.
But
I
You're
will.
not going to do it from here. You need to step off of it.
Well, you're not going to touch me, neither any of you. You guys aren't law enforcement officers. Okay, great. I would like to take it up with the police, the law enforcement officers here who enforce the law. I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm not doing anything
You're on
wrong.
state property, and you can't be
This is
doing
public
on-
property. This
No,
is open to the
state
public.
property.
This is publicly
Well,
accessible.
that's a very, very common misconception. If we had a public sidewalk that was running right here, that would be one thing. We do not. Everything, those signs that say private property or state property are state property and are state prison property.
Who owns
which
the
is
state
not the
property?
same. You need to leave our property, all right?
How is it your property? Do you own it? Do you have the title, the
I am
deed
the
to it?
security director responsible for the security of this institution, so in that respect, yes, I am responsible
But
for it.
you don't own it. The taxpayers own it.
I'm
We
the
the
taxpayer
people.
as well, so we all own it.
Exactly.
But that
You just
doesn't-
admitted it.
Doesn't mean you can necessarily come on it. I also own several.
I have business conducts here.
Military bases.
I have business
that
to
are
conduct here.
No.
Can I get your name, sir? Lieutenant Norton. How you doing, Lieutenant? Yeah, I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. I'm in publicly accessible areas.
Journalist for what?
I'm an independent journalist, so I'm working on a story. I'm not going into restricted areas.
Okay, that's
This is
fine.
open to the public, sir. This is not. There's time, place, and manner restrictions on these kinds of things. This is the broad
You're a
daylight.
journalist for what?
I'm an independent journalist, sir. I work for myself.
Anybody could say they're an independent journalist.
Yeah, because anybody could be an independent journalist, sir. There's not a restriction on the United States Constitution. We have freedom of press. I'm not doing anything nefarious. I'm not in a restricted area. The public can come up here all
We
day
don't know
long.
what you're doing here.
But
All I know is
sir,
what
you
you're
could have
saying.
asked
No,
me what I
listen
was
to me.
doing here.
You said already you are an independent journalist working on some type of a story. I don't know why you're doing some type of a story over by a motorcycle parking area. What kind of
That's where I was
story
walking.
this would be.
That's the entrance. So I was
Where's your
walking in.
vehicle?
I was walking
Where's
in
your
here.
vehicle?
What does that matter?
I'm just curious. Where is your vehicle?
Sir, it doesn't matter. I was walking this way to come
does
over here
matter.
to take some pictures
You
of
are
the
asking us
signs here.
questions. No, I'm asking you a question. Where is your
That
vehicle?
doesn't matter, sir.
It does to me. Where is your vehicle?
Sir, I want. You know why I was coming over
Is
here
your
to take
vehicle parked
pictures?
on state property
Do you
right
see these? Do you see these signs
now?
over
Is your
here, sir?
vehicle, sir?
Sir,
Is
I'm not
your
answering any
vehicle
questions.
parked? You're not?
No, I'm
Neither
not.
are we.
Okay.
We'll wait for the police to come.
This is a publicly accessible area. I'm just taking pictures right here. They have signs
speaking.
here.
Stop
They have
speaking.
seen. You don't tell me
Wait
when to
for the
stop
police
speaking.
to come and you can explain it to them.
You don't tell me when to stop
You get away from me
speaking.
now.
You don't intimidate me. You might
I'm not
intimidate
trying
all
to
the guys in
intimidate
there.
you.
You're not
the
going
one
to
who is
intimidate
approaching
me.
me.
I was walking.
On state property right now.
It's
After
public
I told
property.
you politely
This is
as
public
I can,
property. Why are you
are
acting like
mistaken.
this?
This is a state
Sir,
prison.
when you came up to me, did I treat you with any kind of disrespect? No, right?
Did
I
you
told
leave?
you. I told you. He didn't ask me to leave.
I asked you. I said if you
No.
He did ask you to leave.
He
and
said.
then
He said.
told
There's
the
no.
supervisor who also talked to you about it, and you are still standing here claiming
Because this
you
is
are
my-
some type
I'm
of
a journalist.
And if you were a journalist, you would do the same thing every other journalist does: is they go out and they film from the street, which is allowed. That is what happens with every single journalist.
So
that
a
wants to get
so
B-roll or
unless
whatever of this
yeah,
institution
exactly. So
because they know. Because they are legitimate journalists and they know they cannot
I'm not
be on state
legitimate,
property.
right?
I don't know who you are. You've got a
Okay.
backwards hat. You don't look like a
Okay.
journalist to me, but
Okay.
you are what you are.
Employees express understandable concern that customer information could be visible through the windows. However, the supervisor makes an important distinction. Privacy expectations are strongest inside private areas, but objects plainly visible from a public sidewalk generally cannot be shielded by simply demanding that someone stop recording. If confidential information is exposed to public view, businesses may need to adjust blinds, workstation placement, or screen positioning. This practical approach addresses a privacy concern without limiting lawful activity occurring in
Okay.
And go ahead and put this on YouTube or whatever you have to do.
Yeah,
I
whatever
tried
you
being
need to
polite.
do. No, you did not.
Yes, I
No, you
did.
didn't.
I
As soon as
asked
you came
to
up to me,
leave.
you just said,
I
"Hey, you
asked
need to leave state property
That's
because I
true,
own it."
Because you do.
Ridiculous.
Oh, I never said that.
You're ridiculous.
Don't cut it to say.
You're
I own it
ridiculous.
Because I'm sorry. What?
You're ridiculous. You're acting ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I can't come and take pictures of the signs.
We already told
That's
you, no,
insane.
You can't come on property.
That's insane. Well, I'll be waiting for law enforcement then, because you guys got bad attitudes, especially you. Especially you. You have a bad attitude.
Well, that's because I have the responsibility of 2,000 people plus a lot of staff members in here.
I'm not a threat to any of those people. You don't even know the law because you're not a law enforcement officer. You don't know the law. Wisconsin trespassing, you have to have criminal intent. What is my criminal intent doing here taking pictures? We have freedom of press. We have exactly. That's the great good move. Good move. Good move. Allow the proper law enforcement to handle it. I'm done with you guys. You don't give me what? Oh, you don't give me permission to publicize it because you're acting like a total, complete jerk? Oh, okay. I'll publish it anyway. How about that? Because I don't...
Constitutional rights remain at the center of the discussion. Courts have consistently recognized broad protections for recording matters visible from public spaces, provided individuals do not interfere with others, trespass, or violate specific laws. That does not mean every interaction will be comfortable, but discomfort alone is rarely enough to justify police intervention. The supervisor emphasizes that enforcement decisions must be based on actual legal violations rather than assumptions, reminding everyone involved that constitutional protections apply even when the activity attracts
I'm just...
My dispatch call just said that you...
Yeah, I just wanted to speak with you guys. I don't want to... I like to de-escalate the situation.
Okay.
I don't want to escalate it any further than what it was.
Awesome.
Those correctional officers, they were like ready to attack me, trying to go hands-on and, trying to grab my camera and start an escalating situation. I was nowhere in any sort of restricted area or anything. This is where visitors are allowed to be.
Sure.
I told them I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean, by the way.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Brian 375, Brian Diener.
Diener.
I'll give you a card if you need
375.
it.
Thank you. I'll take a card.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah,
And I'm with the city, just so you know.
You with the city of
City of
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh, yep.
Okay, thank you, sir. But to escalate the situation, I wanted to de-escalate the situation. I wanted to remove myself from, their presence because they were getting, I don't know if it's how they're used to treating people on the inside, but You know, I try to explain to them, hey, my name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just working on a story, taking some pictures of the facility here. Not in any sort of restricted area, like near a fence or anything. Just right there in the, where they're standing right there.
Okay,
I was
so
just
you're in the
yeah,
parking lot.
in the parking lot, yeah.
And then did you go inside?
No, never even went inside.
You never went inside?
No, never
Oh,
went
okay.
inside. No, never went inside. My I don't need, for my pictures, I don't need pictures of the inside. I wanted some pictures of the outside. So they're like, you know, you're going to be arrested. So I said, and they started freaking out and everything. So I said, you know what? Let me walk over here. They said the police are on the way. And when I saw you guys come, I wanted to speak with you. That's why I called dispatch or whatever. But
And I apologize for that. I saw you waving.
yeah,
And I didn't know if you were just waving to kind of like,
just to say hello.
well, and some people who are out, your First Amendment guys,
Yeah.
and people, you know, I didn't know what you were doing. So sometimes they're trying to get a reaction out of us.
Oh, no,
so
I
when
wasn't.
I seen you kind of going like this.
No,
I'm
it
like-
wasn't. No,
I'm
it,
like, well,
yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's not what I do. You know, that's why I came over here. That's why I'm talking to you the way I am. I'm just trying to. I want this whole thing to be de-escalated and for me to go about my business. Honestly, you know.
Yeah, and the reason we were here, the reason we got called is we were told that there was a male that was not leaving.
In the lobby, right? That's what dispatch said.
I thought it said lobby, but there could have been some miscommunication just with how it came.
Yeah.
And the reason he's talking to him and I was just sitting over here is because we were even seeing if there was a legal reason we even needed to make contact with you.
Okay.
Or I was going to maybe make a consensual contact with you and say, hey, like, what's going on? And that's why.
No, that's why I just wanted to talk to you. But if it's all right, if I'm not breaking any laws, I like to just go about my business.
Yeah, do you mind if we just talk to them first quick and just see what their opinion? I want to.
I mean, I would like, for transparency purposes, not to escalate a situation. Since you guys are here, I would like to see what their reasoning is. So myself, like, I'm not going to talk to them, but I'd like to document it. Like, I'm a journalist, so this is of interest.
I'm going to find
me.
out because the other officer's there, so I'll have him come over and he'll talk with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
The encounter is the contrast between the officers' approaches. The initial deputy becomes increasingly focused on confrontation, while the supervisor remains calm, listens carefully, and explains the law in a measured manner. That professionalism immediately lowers the temperature of the interaction. Rather than escalating emotions, the supervisor provides practical guidance to both the bank and the cameraman. The encounter demonstrates that respectful communication often resolves conflicts more effectively than threats, accusations, or assumptions made in the heat.
I just want to make sure that my rights aren't being violated, and I don't want to. Like I said, that's why I came over here, and that's why I wanted to talk to you, because I want to de-escalate. Those guys over there, they were acting real irrational. So, you know, ready to grab my camera, you know. Don't step up close to me while I'm just walking around them trying to because they all surrounded me, about 5 of them, and I'm like, hey, listen, I don't want any problems. Let's de-escalate. You know, this isn't worth it. Like, I'm just taking some pictures in public. That's a constitutionally protected activity. I'm not in any sort of restricted area. I didn't pass any no trespassing signs.
I agree. I mean, if I'm able to tape you, you should.
Yeah, exactly. You are right now, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I have no issues with that.
Exactly.
Sometimes people like try to hide it, and I'm like, hey, if you
no,
wanna
just
tape
no.
me,
I never hide it.
Me. But no, like there's times you can see someone like in a car, and they're like, I'm like, if you want to tape me, I don't take offense.
Yeah,
if I can tape,
that's
you,
great.
tape
You know, some people do take offense, like these correction officers. They take offense to things, and we're always being recorded, not just by police officers, but everywhere we go, whether in Walmart, Target, wherever you're going, you're being recorded one way or another.
Yeah.
You got traffic cams.
There's always ways to find out where people are off their phones and stuff.
Exactly. I mean, we're in public here. I'm not in. I don't want to push any buttons. I didn't go up to like a fence and try and. That's not. But they just exploded, man. They exploded.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: since we're here, we're having a consensual conversation. Can I get your information?
Well, my first name's Sean.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at
to
that.
Give me anything else?
No, I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, that's fine.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Can't blame me for asking, right?
Yeah, no, that's your job.
Yeah,
hey,
it's part
sir,
of my job.
Sir, it's your job to ask.
Yeah.
And but it's my job to politely decline.
Yeah, and that's
my job.
You're not the first person who's declined, and I
won't be the last.
No,
probably, right?
But let me.
Yeah, because I probably would have been already done by now, officer. To be honest with you, so I just want to. I just want to get my little pictures and
or whatever.
Just exactly, and be on my way. Yeah, I'm independent. I work for myself. But yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do here, and that's it. And then I'll be on my way.
You're your own boss.
Because
huh?
exactly, it's great. I love it.
I can definitely see perks to that. Let me tell you.
It is. There's a lot of perks to being your own boss.
He was going to see if they know of any thing that could criminally or stop you from doing it.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, how about let's walk over there together? Let's walk over there together.
We can take a walk.
Let's take a walk. Because I don't want to feel like I'm being prevented from doing anything. You know.
I don't want you to either. And I guess
this is a great country we live in. I don't want to feel like I can't walk where I want to walk. You know.
And I do want you to know too, Sean. Like, you know, you're not detained. You're not being held against your will.
Perfect. That's why I wanted to go for a walk, just to test that theory, just to see.
Okay. No, I mean you called us to come talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. No, I wanted to speak with you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I want to make sure we're on the same page.
Because you guys were going to be here anyway, and I wanted to, you know, there's always two sides to every story, and
I want to make sure
then there's the truth.
No arrests are made and no citations are issued. Instead, the situation becomes a reminder that constitutional rights, private property rights, and public safety all require careful balance. Citizens have the right to exercise lawful freedoms. Businesses have legitimate concerns about protecting sensitive information, and officers must apply the law accurately and impartially. This encounter highlights how knowledge, patience, and professionalism can prevent unnecessary conflict, proving that understanding the law is often the most effective tool for everyone involved.
Oh, no, we're having a great walk.
Yeah. So,
no, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
And at some point, if you say, hey, you know what, you don't have to walk right next to me.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, I would appreciate that. I'd appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Just so we're, I guess.
But you know, the same way I'm for my right to be in public, I'm for your right to be in public.
Yeah.
You have the right to walk right next to me. You know, so if it didn't, but that's very nice of you though.
I also don't want you to feel like I'm, you know, harassing you.
Okay, no, not at all.
That is a fair statement. Yeah.
I'm for your rights to walk where you want to walk, but I don't have a problem either way.
Sure. We can. He kind of wants an answer. I don't know if he wants to say answer.
How you doing, officer? How are you?
Good. You?
Good.
Is it Sean?
Yeah, Sean.
How you doing? So, I was talking with those DOC employees. So, right now, we're under no belief that you're doing any kind of criminal act.
Correct.
And I informed them of that. They're going to be calling their legal departments to, find if there is something that says that you cannot be in the parking lot here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very familiar with Wisconsin trespassing. They usually has to come with some type of criminal intent to do something, and I don't have that intent at all.
I'm not saying you do.
Yeah.
So we were just going to verify, because like I'm sure Officer Diener told you, like we're unaware of any specific state statute that says that you can't be in the visitor parking lot recording.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
If there is some sort of state statute that they're going to come back to us and say, hey, look at this state statute, say, this can't happen, and then we can discuss that issue.
Sure.
And then that would be like the warning kind of thing, like, hey, there is a state statute, here's a state statute if you want to look it up yourself.
Okay.
And then
that's fair.
And that would be like your warning, but then if you would come back again,
that's fair.
That would show that intent that you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Exactly.
Don't worry about that when and if, right?
Yeah, when and if. I'm not really too worried right now. So, can I just get your name and badge number for you?
Officer Steffens, 409.
409. Thank you, Officer Steffen.
Cool, man.
Officer Diener, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is not a walk of shame. This is a walk of honor. Honoring their oath to the United States Constitution. It's a beautiful thing to see.